This corner is sponsored by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
Today we've come out to BCTC, it's the Leestown campus, to talk about the respiratory care program. And with us today we have Tricia Dang, and she is the program coordinator for respiratory therapy. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. So this is so interesting. Fun fact, my sister-in-law is a respiratory therapist.
That is so cool.
Yes, and we both went to school right here on the Leestown campus. She was in respiratory therapy and I was in the transcription program. This was probably, I don't want to date myself, but a long time ago. And now she's at Ephraim McDowell. But that was the first time I had even heard of respiratory therapy. So for our viewers who may not be familiar, explain what a respiratory therapist is.
In one word, respiratory is anything lung related. When I say I'm a respiratory therapist, you may have heard of somebody who has asthma, or somebody who had a baby that was born premature, or somebody who needed some extra breathing with breathing tube, or we call it endotracheal tube. So all that is taken care of by us. And some of our students actually advance into either marketing. They go medical equipment companies. We work there as market and education. And
it's very specialized.
It is very
area.
specialized.
They're not a nurse. They're not a doctor. It's a very specialized
field.
Yes,
and it sounds very technical for someone like me, especially who has no medical skills whatsoever. So talk about the program, how long it takes, and what kind of credentials you receive.
Good question. Our program, and actually all the programs across KCTCS or in Bluegrass area, it takes 2 years, 4 semesters. We have also prerequisites, certain prerequisites that you need, and based on how many you need or how many you already have from the past, it may take somewhere from 1 to 2 years. Once you do enroll in the program, we also have an embedded degree, which is a diploma in electrocardiographic monitoring and EKG technician. So our students can go work on the telemetry floor as well. So we get 2 certifications at the end of 2 years. Associates of Applied Science in Respiratory Care and diploma in EKG technician.
Wow. And is this career one that's in demand these days?
It is very much, especially after COVID. We are so much in the front line and limelight of the allied health professions. Since COVID, post-COVID, everybody knew what respiratory was because everybody needed breathing treatment, everybody needed that ventilator management. So we really became from the backside to the front.
Yeah.
Now, do you need a certain type of student to apply? Do they have to have certain qualifications?
Not necessarily. After high school, they have to get certain prerequisites, which is we require math 146 or higher, or contemporary math or higher. We need Bio 1 and 2, so AP 1, AP 2 classes that are higher level classes. Those are the core prerequisites, and if you have a student who has completed those, they can apply to our program.
Well, I highly recommend this school and this program. I know my sister-in-law is doing very well at Ephraim McDowell. They pay good there. And so if someone is interested in coming, is there a certain time of year that they need to apply?
Our application opens up in August, and our application deadline is May 1st. So the year they want to apply, for example, this upcoming year, 2026, May 1st, 2026 will be the application deadline, and applications are open right now. We also do some things called pre-admission conference, where any student who is interested, they don't have to set up any meeting. All the pre-admission conferences are listed on the webpage, so they can look up the times and they just show up to the meetings, where it's a 2-hour session where we tell them what the admission process is and what they need to apply. If they have any other questions regarding the program or how long or what are the job aspects, they can ask any questions. And once they complete that, they get a certificate that goes also in their application form, and they can apply.
You make it easy.
So
It's super
easy. And I
easy.
know you have young students, you've had people doing this as second careers, so it's really open up to anybody.
It could be. We are also in works with some high schools, so we can do dual credit establishment. So
awesome.
as soon as they finish courses while they're in college, high school, they can apply to the college.
What would you say is the most rewarding thing about being a respiratory therapist?
I have to ask you a question to answer that question. Can you not breathe for more than 2 minutes?
No.
Exactly.
Not even 20 seconds.
Not even 20 seconds.
So
exactly.
yes.
So when we see our patients take that breath, whether it's the newborn when they take their first breath, or if it's an elderly person who is struggling to breathe and we give them that comfort that they can breathe, seeing that is the most rewarding.
Very important. Very important.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're seeing some students in the background working away, and that's what they can experience if they come here. So we're going to have all the information up on the screen.
Today's Campus Corner was sponsored by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
All right, and there's the information again for you. We love our respiratory therapists.
Yes, we do. I like to breathe.
All right, stay tuned. We have a special musical performance by Rags and Riches. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss it.